Hello, this is Vivek. In this video, we will discuss some more Java interview question. So, yeah, these videos are available. After this recording, I will upload this video here. Search simple, type Patrick Study Park and hit enter. Then you will get this video. Then you will get this channel. Try to join this channel and you will get all these videos here. Okay, all videos I will upload here. Java interview questions I will upload every Sunday's classes here. Okay, every Sunday, and particularly I'm conducting one for the MCAT syllabus. I will upload these videos also here. I'm not taking session on the MCAT syllabus. Right now I'm not taking. Sorry for that. That's why I'm not uploading the videos. I'm busy somewhere. Okay, I have some work. That's why I'm busy somewhere. I'm unable to record those videos and taking session more than a stream. Thank you. So try to join this channel, subscribe this channel, and this after that you will get the notes. Try to join Telegram channel. So where we will get all those notes. Okay. Now in this session, I'm sharing some important question related to core Java. Okay, related to core Java. Some important question is there. Okay. So our first question is, take me pen here. Oh, what is static variable? What is static variable? Anyone here to know? If you're watching this video, if you watch this video completely, you will get the clarity about all this type of question. Okay, if you watch complete videos. Okay, this is my humble request to you. If you watch this video completely, then you will get all these things. And also, I will provide this question on my Telegram channel called Java Interview Question MCQ kind of thing. Channel is there. I will provide the link in the description, so you can join and collect the happily enjoy learning. Okay. So what is the static variable? Static variable is a value. Static variable is the value that remains the same through all instance and can be modified by all the instance and modify all the instance. It is the shared value. Static variable, if you declare a static variable here, then single copy you can share. Static variable is single copy, share your all the applications. Okay, single copy. A static variable is a value that remains the same through all the instance. All the instance. This line is the important. Okay. This line is the important to the all instance and can be modified by all the instance. We can modify all the instance. Okay. Next, go with the next question. Why would you pick array? Why would you pick array and array list? Why would you pick array and array list? Why would you? I will tell you. So here, array list is great. Array list is great if you need fast access. What is the where we use array list? Where you need to fast access, then you use array list to object what can cope one can cope with slower write. Slower write. Conversely, if you need fast write, moving, remote, or adding, but it can cope with slower direct access, then choose linked list. Okay. If you need fast write, if you need fast write, here grade to fast access, here is fast access, here is, if you're using linked list, then you can write fastly, adding kind of thing, removing kind of thing, you can do it fast, and moving also by using linked list. By using linked list in the collection, by using linked list, you can retrieve the data, removing the data, adding the data. Sorry, not retrieving the data, removing, adding, and moving. Moving in the sense here to here. Okay. Removing, delete this node, whatever data is there, deleting, and adding, add one more here, kind of thing. Okay. This these thing, if you want to do faster, then use linked list. Use linked list. Otherwise, if you want to access this data, access, if you want to search, then use array list. Okay. Array list, then use array list. Next question. This is the quite simple question. Okay, not too much stuff. What are the different access modifier in Java, and what do they mean? Okay, different access modifier. These four modifiers are there in Java. What is the four? Public, private, protected, default. I had write some points so you will get clarity. Accessible to the JVM. Sorry, accessible to everyone. Accessible everyone in the JVM. Okay, this is the public. If you use this modifier in anywhere, if you use like variable kind of thing, class, and method, then there's method and variable or access outside of the package, okay, outside of the class, inside the class also. This is the public area. If you're using private is only used in the within the class, not outside the class. You cannot access outside of the class private modifier. Okay, only accessible from inside the class. Okay. Protected, accessible from by any class, in the same package or any subclasses. If you one class is there, here, one class is there, and this is the parent class. Okay, this is the parent class, this is the child class. Okay, here is one property kind like protected property is there. So this property you can access here, child class also here you can access. Okay, this is the meaning of protected. Okay, or within the package also. Default, when no visibility modifier is the parent, accessible from any class in the same package. In the same package you can access anywhere. Okay. Next question. What is immutable object? You know, immutable object, the string. String object is the mutable object. The state of an immutable object cannot be changed after construction. If you once create the string class object like yes1 equals to like that, ABC, and if you want to append kind of thing like add, if you add some string here, like it won't add it create one new object. We cannot modify this data in same reference variable. It's create one new object and pointing to the new reference variable like s2 string append dot s1. Okay, kind of thing, construction. That's why this is saying object cannot be changed. We cannot change the object. We cannot change. Okay. Immutable object can play the important role in the multi-threading, in the threading concept. Okay. A good example of the immutable is object. Sorry, spelling is not correct. Okay. Try to correct it. String. String class is the immutable class in Java. Any modification to an immutable object will result in the creation of a new object. That's why I'm saying to, if you try to modify this data, if you try to modify this data, then it will create one new object. Then it will create one new object. Okay. Yes, please subscribe and support this channel. So in future, I will upload more videos like React, Maven, Gradle, all this real-time tool I will discuss. Now I am discussing only Java interview questions. I know that. Why? Because I am busy somewhere. That's why I have not put that much time to hear. Sorry for that. But I'm trying to. Now is 11:30 night. Okay, Sunday night. I am busy somewhere. I have some other work. So that's why sorry for that, yeah. But I'm trying to put more concentrate on this channel. Okay, so you will get free. All these things are free. Not pay a single money to anyone. Okay, for acquiring the knowledge or learning anything like technology kind of thing. If you want to learn Java, I will put all this thing on Java. All these things Java. All these things Java free of cost, no charges. I will not charge in single money, and I will not promote anything here. Okay, the next question. What is different between overloading and overriding? May interviewer ask this question. This is the basic question here in core Java, mostly the basic question but related to core Java. If you strong in the core Java, only this video only watch that person who know the core Java, then you can, this is the useful for you. If you don't know core Java, any basic concept, this is the not for you. So first learn core Java, then you can watch this video, then it's helpful for you. Okay, this is useful for you. Are you getting my point here? This is helpful for you. If you are not know about the Java concept, what is the overloading, what is the overriding, this is the unuseful. Okay, so don't watch it, please. First, subscribe this channel. I will teach all these things like Java, core Java, advanced Java, Spring. Also, I will teach Spring Boot, Spring Framework, microservices, all these things I will teach here. And in future, some other faculties come in this channel, come on this channel, he will teach you. They will also teach you the free of cost. Okay. So now this is all about my intention to hear. So method overloading is the having multiple methods with the same name. Okay. With the same name. Method overloading in the means same name. They can different argument. They can different differentiated as they will have different signature. Okay, that is taken different method parameters overloading used when create a subclass overriding use when create subclasses of a class and specifying your own functionality for the method by copying the method signature of identically. If you create one method here like parent class, if you create one method in parent class, okay, if you create one another class, in a parent class you create one method, okay, and if you want to extend parent class automatically inherit, So you can override this method. You can override this method, which method you want to your functional own functionality. Then you can override. You know what is the good example I will give you. In your parent find for you one girl and decide to marry her. You decide to marry her. Okay. He said to you, but you don't want to marry her. But you don't want to marry her. Okay. So you can override this method here in your own, like your girlfriend kind of thing. Then you can override it here. This is the overriding. Override these things. Next question. What does mean when we say Java does not support multi-inheritance? What does it mean? It is good thing or bad thing? What is that? Java cannot extend functionality for more than one concrete concrete or abstract class. One concrete or abstract class. If both parent class had if both parent class have m1 method, it would be unclear which functionality which functionality the caller need to use. Okay. We can implement multiple interfaces, not a multiple classes. Okay. If you think here, try to say here, if you have two classes, a same method and extending, how JVM will know this method from this class and this method from this class? How? This confusion kind of thing, ambiguity, ambiguity kind of confusion kind of thing, state will come. That's why Java won't support multiple inheritance. ठीक है? Okay. Java support multiple inheritance by using implementation interfaces. However, the implementations occur in our actual class. This problem does not occur. Okay. Next question. What is abstract class? Abstract class क्या होती है? This is the question. What is abstract class? Similar to the interface, abstract class is nothing but a similar to interface, but little bit difference is there. Abstract class cannot actually be instantiated. Okay. Unlike an interface, an abstract class can have method. Okay. Can have method implementation, any methods. Without implementation, will have the modify abstract to dedicate to the classes which extend it that they must provide the implementation. So next, what rule are there around naming variable? If you declare a variable in Java, how? Some rule are there, huh? Yeah, you can use like dollar symbol. Okay. Unrule dollar symbol you can use. Underscore also you can use underscore. But you cannot variable cannot be begin with the number. However, subsequent character can include the number. Okay. Next question. Can you override static method? Bulkul no. 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 Not at all. Static method belong to the class itself, not to an object instance. Okay. What is the difference between final and finalize? Finally and finalize. Final for the classes variable method. Finalize for the try catch. Finalize in the threading also. Here you can see. Final. Final is a keyword that can be used, class, methods, or variable to denote that the value cannot be changed. Okay, or overridden. We can, if you declare the variable as a final, we cannot change the value, and we cannot also override the method, and anything you cannot do it overridden also. Okay. Finally is executed at the end of the try catch block, and it's the guarantee to execute under the normal curriculum. Okay, definitely if you're using finally block, it's executed. Okay, finalize is the method called. This is the method called on an object when it's begin garbage collector. Sorry, it's from the garbage collector. There are no guarantee that will we ever executed, so it will not do really on it. Okay, to read this question. What is difference between collection dot synchronized map and collection dot and concurrent has map? Concurrent has map is the significantly more perfect. Concurrent has may be more perfect at allow to parallel access. Okay, if you parallel access, if you want to parallel access, then the concurrent has may be good for the reads and write purpose for the multiple threads. However, it makes no guarantee. However, it makes no guarantee that the iterate or will not include update. Okay, during the iteration during the iteration during the iteration during the iteration there is therefore the potential of the thread have out of the date view. If you know the core Java threading concept, then you can understand this concept. Here I'm not teaching here I'm not, sorry for that, I'm not teaching a core Java, so I am giving the questions. Mainly my focus is, last video also I said to you, in my focus is only how ask a question, how ask question from a Java. If you give an interviewer, how ask interviewer to you question from Java, that type of question may ask what is not using. And he also said to you what is the collection dot synchronized map and concurrent has map. Tell me. So don't use this statement. Don't use this statement. What you studied, what you know, then give it in your way, in your language. Not required to say, read like remember all this thing, remember all the, not required to remember all these things, not required. Just try to understand. When you learn core Java, when I will teach core Java, then I will give a more deep introduction about threading concept. When I will, okay, as soon as possible I will do it. Okay, so now collections, synchronized map, locks. Okay, locks the entire map for the read and write. This method, this collection, this method or lock the thread, lock the entire map. Okay, write and read. We cannot write and read. Therefore, upper format, but has the guarantee safety and data visibility. As to guarantee safety and data visibility, concurrent has map also does not allow null key value. Hmm. What is shallow copy? This is the important question may interviewer ask. Important. Put a more concentrate here. What I say to you. A shallow copy will keep all of the same reference. Okay, as the original object. Keep all the same reference as the original object. Okay. For example, if person object has a reference to a car, let's call it car. Let's call it car. One is the person, one is the that person having the car reference. Then call car, then call car, then call car A, and we do shallow copy of the person. We do shallow copy of the person. We do shallow copy of the person. Then new person will point to a car. Then shallow copy do it. Then create one duplicate kind of things and shallow copy. And this called also pointing to a car. If you do deep, if you do deep copy, when will navigate entire object graph, that person can copy every object. If in this case we would make a copy of a car, we would make a copy of car belonging to our new person. Next, two. This is the little some important question, but not a good question. Okay, this is every core Java student who learned core Java, they should know. They know. They know all this question. Can you overload the main method? Absolutely, yes, you can overload it, but it's treated normal method. This is the meaning. What is marker interface? Marker interface is the interface with the no method on it. Use only indicators, serializable and clonable, or example in JDK. Okay. Can constructor be final? Finally, final? No, simply no. May interviewer ask, can constructor be final? Interviewer and given left to the interviewer. What is the side? What is no? We cannot. Okay. Okay. This is the important question. What does applying finally actually do? Okay. Applying finally do to a variable means the variable cannot be changed. If you're using finally in a method, means you cannot override. Okay. Finally, class, we cannot override. Simple. You can collect this PDF in my Telegram channel called Java Interview MCQ. I will share also my channel link in description. You can join and download it, happily learn. Don't worry. I will share all these things. In future, I will share notes kind of thing also. Yeah, don't worry. So this question, what is the anonymous inner class? Read it with me. It is possible to create the implementation of an interface in line. Okay, synthetically, it look like we are instantiated new instance of an interface like that. It look like that, but this is the inner classes. Look like this, like we are creating a new instantiated that line this means. Okay. So we are noting what is the inner class. It's called anonymous inner class. It's called anonymous because it cannot reference elsewhere. It literally has no name. Okay. Next question. Can be overridden and overloaded method? Can be overridden? Of course. We can overridden. What is the transient variable? When a variable is marked transient, it will not be serialized. It will be not serialized. It will be not serialized. What is the difference between while and do while loop? While loop, if a condition is there, then do while loop. A while loop is not a guarantee to run while loop. If the condition is false, then the code in the loop will not be executed. Okay. Do while loop is a guarantee to be executed. Like while, like that. Do while. Do while. While the condition here, then it's executed. After that condition false. Na? Yes. What is this is the important question? Maybe ask here interview. What is the operator? Operator do. It's nothing. Percentile is the modular operator in Java. In any program language, it's called the modular. It gives you reminder. Okay. It will give the remainder of the division. For example, 4 divided by 3. Result is, here result is 4 3 is 12. Now 12 is the result, but remainder is the 3. It's give to you 3. It's gives to you result also with 3 and remainder is also with 3. Okay. What is the result of the statement? Try to give the result. Okay. Here you can count like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is the length? Length of the 7. Here is the 0. You can in array you can count like 0, 1, 2, 3. Starting with the 0. This is a 0 index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 number are there inside the array. So length is the 7. So here output is the array dot length. Array dot length means 7 divided by 2. What is that? 7 divided by 2, 3. It gives to you what is that? What is that? What is that? Here. Put it. 7, 3, the 6, 3. It gives 3 now, but it's not the reminder to you. Multiply 7 plus 8, 20. Answer is 24. Okay, next. What is the difference between JRE, JVM, and JDK? JVM is the Java Virtual Machine. All Java application executed on the JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Okay. The JRE is the Java Runtime Environment. The JRE contains JVM along with the supporting files such as libraries. Okay. JDK Java Development Kit and contains the JRE and JVM. JDK contains JVM JRE along with the tools developers needs building and create applications such a compile. Next, what is constructor? What is constructor? Why the different of the other method? Why it is the different from the from other method? Constructor is used to create an object. Where we use the constructor, create an object. It does not specify a return type. We cannot specify the return type of the in the constructor. Okay. At the return type top of implied, the constructor of the MySQL object will return MySQL object, MySQL type. Constructor must be called by the new keyword, whereas regular method will be called. Where we regular method will be called on an existing object or static method on a class. Constructors must have the same name as the class. A default constructor is a create by the JVM. If one is coded, if a class is the subclasses, then the first line must be called super to initialize the variable etc inherit from the parent. This is the important question. Try to read it. First time, I will explain. On YouTube, yeah. Pause the video, try to read, yeah. Okay. Hmm. What is the pass reference, by pass by reference, and pass by value? What is pass by reference? Reference, a reference to the object is passed around, not an actual object. Okay. In pass by value, a copy of the actual object. Pass by value in the sense copy of the object is passed around. Okay. The mean it cannot be modified by the method is passed. Okay. In Java, pass by value reference or pass by value or pass by reference. Java is always pass by value. Okay, not pass by reference. Why? Because Java is secure. However, when the passing an object to the method, the reference is passed by value. Okay, this means the same object is referenced by by both the method and the caller deposed begin by pass by value. Okay, next. Are Java variables initialized with the default value? Static and instance variable are given the default value. Okay, false, zero, and null of the object. Local variable are not attempting to access the before initialization will result is compiled time. Local variable you should initialize. It's programmer responsibility. Okay. What is access modifier? Can I have one class? On top level class, only public or default. Marking a class private or protected will result in compiler error. Okay. Inner class can be private and static. What is auto-voxing? What is auto-voxing? What is auto-voxing? I will give. Auto-voxing is a process of the JVM automatically converting between primitive type and its companion object equivalent. Example, that is int and integer, boolean and boolean. This is the predefined classes. Okay. So we should be careful when the relying on this it can have huge performance impact if not used correctly, as well as causing some bugs. If you are not using correctly, then it's rising some bugs. Okay, this is the basic question. What is the question is what is the difference between wide short int and long float and double? What is the difference between wide short int long are the integer type. They don't have decimal place. They don't have decimal place. Whole number are only here. The only difference between the number of bytes they take up. Byte 1 byte 8-bit, short 2 byte 16-bit, integer 4 byte 32-bit, long 8 byte 64-bit. Integer value are stored as two's complement. The maximum value of byte is 128 byte you can store inside the byte variable, whereas you can sort the 32767 you can store inside the sort. int 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 2 raised to power 31. Here is int range is 2 raised to power 31 minus 1. 31 minus 1. This is the range that much type of data you can store here. And here simple. 2 raised to power 63 minus 1. You can store that much data here. Okay. Next. So now, like I think so, 20 to 50 questions are there. 20-25 questions today I will discuss with you. So thank you for watching this video. Next we will meet soon. Okay, next we will meet soon. I think tomorrow we will class on a math. I will discuss math concept average. Okay, so try to join and subscribe my channel. Subscribe not my channel, our channel. Subscribe our channel so you will get the clarity about all these things like technology, real-time technology. When I will announce anything, I had create one Telegram group called discussion by ITCP. ITCP nothing but ITRIC coding, ITRIC study park. iTrick Study Park. Nothing but a iTrick Study Park. Okay, this is. So you can go and join. I will share this video right now. So you can go and watch. Morning. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. This video I will discuss only on YouTube. So you can go and collect watch and I will discuss. I'll upload these notes from my group from Telegram channel interview Java. If you want, I will share. Yeah, I will share the Telegram link in the description below. Okay, bro. All these things I have clear. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Thank you.